To me, it's extremely important to understand that there are three very distinct reasons why self-awareness in working managers and leaders is so important. The first one is that it's a very practical one, and it's to do with important qualities and competencies like resilience, judgment, the ability to see the big picture and yet focus on the details. Many of these things are correlated with self-awareness. So, which means a greater self-awareness leads to better resilience or more resilience, more the ability to look at the big picture and be able to focus on the details simultaneously, all these things. So there are many studies that have proved this again and again, that self-awareness is a critical component to many of the very important competencies of a leader. So that's a very practical use of the utility of higher self-awareness among leaders and managers. The second one is a little more broad-based, a little more philosophical. Let me give an analogy. Most of the work that gets done in the developmental area, how does a professional become a better professional? That's at the heart of it. So think of it like you are going to build bridges and buildings and factories on certain landscape. Okay, so the interventions are what you want to do. I want to become a better professional in these ways. So you learn something, a skill, knowledge, a behavioral change, an attitudinal change, all of that. So those are the constructions that will happen. But where will the construction happen? On a certain landscape, on a certain contour of that landscape. So understanding that landscape is the equivalent of self-awareness. So if you don't know the landscape, what is the height, where is the slope, is there going to be more water here or less water here, all this will have a tremendous effect on the utility of those buildings and bridges and factories. So by analogy, what I meant was, if you don't know yourself, how will you change yourself? So that's the second utility, the importance of self-awareness. And the third one is extremely philosophical. And that is, finally at the end of the day, all this development work, leadership work is getting done so that the person becomes more attuned with who he is. So there is more peace and there's more realization of one's capabilities. Self-realization helps us get that feeling, that sense of oneness, the sense of purpose, because only with self-realization are you in sync with what is happening to me, what I should be doing. So to sum it up, three different utilities. One, self-awareness, higher it is, more will be some of the critical important competencies of leadership. That's one. Two, if you don't know who you are, how will you change how will you become what you want to be? And the third is the absolute coming together, congruence between who I am and what I want to be. That peace that comes from there will only happen when one of the hands, who I am, is known very clearly. Thank you.